Moving on, Probe setting up Critter Farm, going back, then running back. Has the Reaver Hero gone back yet? Ah, screw that. Oh well, no items. My control army increasingly getting bigger now, getting stalkers with them. Not using these as a critter farm at all, which could help a lot, seeing how the Reaver probably cannot be farming all three of these at the same time. Probe continuing on, yeah, being a probe with cannons. DT went back. Ursadak from a Galad coming down. Galad is taking the watchtowers via Ursadax. Not exactly what I was expecting, but whatever, it's expecting more of a zealot. Maybe just to get the XP and deny him the Ursadax. Could also be a good idea. But this provides great vision for countering Veil of Darkness, which neither Archon is getting. No, Galad's getting it. But yeah, this is an increasingly large army. Can do a lot of damage very quickly, as people have complained about a lot. Oh, Static killed the Phoenix. Did not notice that. Ping's going on. Not sure about what. Maybe calling for a gang. Looks like Immortal went back. Or died. No, Immortal died. Immortal buying the energy items now. I know that for sure. Stalker coming over for a gank on the Preserver, but not doing much except ward it and get in some damage. Very little damage of that. Still increasing my control army. Too many lanes. Phoenix is now playing more so defensively away from Static, trying not to die, just gathering XP, not even going out to farm. Static has the Phoenix very scared. Interesting choice of Void Spears against a Toss. Because that's generally much better against Terran and Zerg, because you can actually get the kills and farm easily. Yeah. Yeah, Immortal's spamming the living hell out of all the Ancients with all the energy crystals. Very much a nuisance. Already taking down a cannon. Although Immortal's already lost 2 from dying. Creep farm being set up en masse. As the Reaver still hasn't gone back. Wow. He's got a lot of money too. Large mind control push going on up here now, taking down all of top's defenses, and then continuing to push on. And yeah, not much going on now. No early observers. Cover all of the dimension in a straight line down here for no backdoors whatsoever. Dark Archon went back, leaving his mind control army just sitting back now. Dark Templar coming back to see if he needs help trying to kill this Archon. And then that, not much going on from the moment it looks of it. This may or may not be a misclick, or could be a way to have not died. I'm not entirely sure. Could have been mid-combat when it out. Dark Archon's now roaming around the map with his quite large mind control army. This actually do a good bit of damage. As you can see, the mass pings going down, symbolizing this army. Dark Templar getting slept. My control army, interesting, moving up and away. Probably going back to the top to push this. As the Immortals now, just now getting back. As the lanes are relatively pushed. Stalkers walking around. And a lot of pings going down. Not sure for what though. I forget at this point. Reaver finally coming out of his critter farms. One interesting thing to note here is that Team 1 has critter farms. This team does not. Team 2. As another large mind control push is going on up top now. Looks like possibly going to be moving in towards the second tier of defenses. Reaver and Preserver are pushing this upper lane too, taking down these cannons. As Phoenix and Immortal have not done much. Immortal has actually taken down all of these. Large push going in up here. Backing off though. Stalker's coming up. Dark Archon's going back because he's very low. Reaver is now level 7 and over here. There's the Stalker's wave. Not hitting much. Maybe 1 Stalker, 2 Stalker. Bottomless Warp Prison. Preserver's coming up. DT's over here. Avoiding the cannons, DT's something very bad to get on. Stalkers is out in the open, could easily be stunned and killed by the mind control army. But the Archon is on very low mana. Well, they do have the Mantle Crystal item to help negate that. Probe coming up, throwing down cannons to help hold off the push. Although cannons, at least at this level, don't do a lot against mind control armies. Do help with the creep though. So here comes some large mind control army. Looks like nothing's gonna happen. I don't think anyone has vision of each other. Nope, nobody has vision of anything. Because of the Dark Archon sight reduction. It's interesting and annoying. As yeah, look at this Immortal just taking a crap ton of fire. Vortex. Hoping that was not intentional. To be like that at least. Possible miscommunication. Well, Preserver ult going down. Big egg on the Preserver. DT's running away. Should have probably stunned. Sane's getting cut out in the open by the DA and his mind control army, quickly killing him. Terminator is possibly going down. It looks like he will go down. Nope, swap. Interesting swap. And looks like Terminator will go down. A very large push could go down top with this army. And the gaining map control of this whole area. And now Gur is pushing down in over here. And Sirius still pushed back though by Static. Where is Static, by the way? Oh, Mothership going after the creep, but the creep are faster than the Mothership. Oh yeah, and the infinite stun. One stun. Still going. Your stun doesn't get to end. Ridiculously long stun. Anyway, here's the Reaver. Coming up, the Immortal still pushing, throwing down their own observers. This observer up here. Army. You can see it via the Ursa. Over here is not being pushed quite hard by Groot. As we can see each other's observers. Observer control becomes a big part of this thing. More observers, especially with the DT in here, because if they can limit the other team's observers, they can effectively shut down one team's detection. Which can allow the DT to run free. And sight is just good. Setting up observers in the critter farms, interestingly. Still not using any of this mind control army whatsoever to critter farm. And the probe now has Force Nova to help push back. And still no creep upgrades. And yeah, Phoenix is now finally pushed back as Static is elsewhere. Not even sure what color he is. Reaver comes in and hits the Stalker pretty